This is not my usual type of video, but I felt compelled to make this. If you're here for music, sorry. I'll be back with more music soon. Maybe even something Last of Us themed. In The Last of Us Episode 5, there's a conversation that struck me when I first watched it, and it's been popping up ever since because I think it does a lot towards setting up the ending, or rather, how we might feel about the ending. It's when Kathleen's crew has caught up with Henry and Sam. The conversation is between her and Henry. There's a brief few lines in there that have multiple meanings. I'll read them myself to avoid any copyright problems. I know why you did what you did, but did you ever stop to think that maybe he was supposed to die? He's just a kid. Well, kids die, Henry. They die all the time. Do you think the whole world revolves around him? That he's worth everything? Now, if you already know the ending, you know the controversy over Joel's choice, and you probably fall into one of two camps. Either you think that Joel is a hero for saving our baby girl, or you lean more toward Joel being a selfish murderer who damned the human race for a chance to play daddy again. I wondered when the show started if they might try to tone down the moral questions of that ending. But when I heard this conversation, I wondered instead if they were feeding into it even more. To demonstrate what I mean, I'm going to put this conversation into a couple different contexts. If you know the game, you'll know these scenes, and I imagine we'll get something quite similar in episode 9. By the way, this is your last chance to avoid spoilers for episode 9 and for the game if you haven't played it. First, we'll take the scene in the hospital when Joel wakes to find Marlene there, who explains that the doctors will remove the cordyceps from Ellie to make a cure, but that the operation will kill her. I'll give it a little rewrite to mix in the lines from the Kathleen and Henry scene. Excuse my poor voice acting. I get it. I know what you're going through, but it is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised her mother I would look after her. Then why are you letting this happen? 'Cause this isn't about me, or even her. We need this cure. She has to die. She is just a kid. You think the whole world revolves around you and her? Is saving her worth destroying everything? Here, the mirroring of roles is straightforward. Joel, like Henry, is trying to protect a child he cares about. Marlene has plans that involve that child dying. Marlene acknowledges that she understands Joel's thinking, but suggests that Ellie is supposed to die. In the real scene, she does not ask if saving her is worth everything, but it fits because we definitely know how Joel would answer that question. But now, let's mix it into a different conversation. This one could have happened when Joel is escaping with an unconscious Ellie, and Marlene tries to stop him in the parking garage. I know you're trying to save the world and all, but did you ever think that maybe the world ain't worth saving? We're talking about every person on this planet. People die all the time. You think they're worth more than her? That saving them is worth everything? This reverses the roles, but it still fits. Here, Marlene is the one trying to save something, namely all of humanity. Joel is saying that maybe the world is just supposed to die. To him, Ellie, and the piece of his soul that she fills, is worth more than any kind of world without her. Not only have the showrunners doubled down on the moral ambiguity that is coming in episode 9, they've deepened it. When this game hit the stores 10 years ago, this ending divided a whole gaming community with a deep existential puzzle. I, for one, cannot wait to see how the TV audiences handle it. Thanks for watching.